Okay, so in drawing isometric, you need the two triangles, which is the 30 by 60, this one, and the 45 by 45, or any straight edge, so that you have a guide in drawing your isometric. So this 45 by 45 degrees triangle, I'm gonna use this as a guide here as my base. So you do it like this. Using this line, you can base it on your at the edge of your drawing paper or to your border line. Then if this is your line or border line, you are going to draw lines in here so that you are going to manage this space in here, so that your drawing will be at the center of your paper or drawing. So first, we have drawn a line here. That is our guide. We're going to mount or place your other triangle in here. Then hold it on your left hand, and we're going to use this one. So if we draw this vertically, then that is, this one will be a 90 degrees, and this will be 90 degrees automatic. And then now, using this as our base, your other triangle, we draw 30 degrees. Meaning to say, this line, if I'm going to draw a line in here, okay, you can use like this. You use your border line and you draw like this. If you're going to draw lines in there, then this will be a 30 degrees, right? 30 degrees cross axis. Take note that in drawing isometric, we have three axes. We have your vertical axis, right 30 degrees cross axis, and the left 30 degrees cross axis. Then that is the other 30 degrees cross axis. And then next, we're going to, using your plate, we're going to take the dimensions in here that I've given you last time. So we're going to take the sample from the work of Mr. Dukaw. Because Mr. Dukaw has a little bit quite mistakes on his drawing, I should say. So we're going to take the dimensions in here. So our width, so we have, take note, we have three dimensions in here, three principal dimensions. So we have the height, the length or the width of your object, and of course the depth of your object. Then we have sub depth, sub length or width, sub height. So first is, we're going to take the measurement from here. So that is 1 and 3/8. We're going to lay out. So first, we are going to draw the three axes of isometric drawing. Then next is, we're going to lay out the height. So we are using inches, as you can see on your plate. So our height is 7/8, so that is 7/8 sub height, and then we have 3/4. So 1, 2, 3. So our overall height is 1 and 5/8. 1 and 5/8. Yes, 1 and 5/8. So here we have lay out the height. Then next, we're going to lay out the sub length or sub width. So we have 1 and 3/8 first. I-lay out natin yung details. 1 and 3/8. 1 and 3/8. I'm using this as my 0 point because if I'm going to use the 0 point, this one, it's not accurate. So I will use this as my 0 point. So don't get that, don't be confused with that. The next, I'm going to lay out 1/2. So our 1/2 using this 0 point, itong 1/2 natin. This is our 1/2. Then we're going to draw. Okay, you set again your triangle in here. Your first, ito pala. Layout natin yung depth. So we're going to lay out the depth. So 5/8. 5/8. Then another 5/8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that is our sub depth. Then set your triangle accordingly. Hold it with your left hand. Then you draw vertical lines. We're going to draw the box first, or the crate lines. The overall width, the overall depth, and then the overall height. And then reverse your triangle like this. Then we have a meeting point in here. We're going to draw 30 degrees again. Slide your triangle. Then reverse your 30 by 60 degrees triangle and then draw a line. So we have a meeting point in here. We have a box now. Next, we're going to draw vertical lines from the sub length or sub width going to the top. Then symmetry with the depth. We have sub depth 3/8, 5/8 I should say, 5/8, another 5/8, and then we have also sub height. We're going to draw 30 degrees here. Then reverse your triangle 30 degrees. Then we have meeting point in here. Meeting point, meeting point. And we're going to draw 30 degrees going there. Slide lang yung triangle. Then 30 degrees going here also. And next, we have take this one. Okay, this is the sub height. So we have here. So we have meeting point in here, another meeting point in here. All we have to do is, we're going to connect this point going to that and corner and to this other corner. Then for this meeting point, we're going to draw a 30 degrees. Take note that your 30 degrees, your first left 30 degrees must be parallel with each other. All 30 degrees going to the left should be parallel with each other. All 30 degrees going to the right should be parallel to each other. All vertical lines should be parallel with each other. Then next, we have meeting point in here. We draw vertical lines. So using your other triangle as your base, then draw vertical line. Lahat ng vertical line dyan nakaparallel sa isa't isa. And we're going to draw this line going to that corner from this corner. And this line should be parallel with this line. Then if you're going to imagine it, we have here a corner, and if we're going to do that one, it is being hidden. So no need for you to draw that one. The surface on the other side, which is inclined surface, no need for you to show because it is being hidden on the other side. Now, we have meeting point in here. We're going to draw a vertical axis going to that point. And now we're going to draw the visible edges, the last step. So we have here, finalize your lines. Then as you strike your lines, please try to rotate your pencil to maintain the sharpness of your pencil. Then this line, and vertical line. So, take note that on the very first line, it should be very light lines. Lahat ng construction lines nyo dyan should be light lines. Right, like that one. So as you can see, the object line or the visible lines are with the same weight, line weight, I should say. Slide lang konti. Ayan. Alright, then there's last two lines, three lines I should say, and this one, and we have this one. So this is our isometric. Now, if required, so that for a better understanding, we're going to draw these visible edges to see this surface or to show that surface because it is hidden. But in actual situation, this is not being done or made because it spoils the view. But for better understanding, it is being presented like this. Alright, so we have meeting point in here. You draw 30 degrees going to that portion, and we have this one. You project your lines going to that, and we have this one, this line. Okay, this line should be going to this line. Yes. And then I'm going to use your hidden, this is your hidden surface. Right, and then we have here so this is the surface that the same with this surface or the reverse of this surface. Okay, then last but these hidden lines, I didn't include this in your plate. So I'll just show it here so that for a better understanding. Then lastly, you are going to level your drawing. Now, in drawing horizontal lines, you can use this also as a guide. So you place it or parallel your triangle, this line to your border line, and then hold it firmly. Then you draw your guidelines. In every lettering you are doing in your drawing, you should create your guidelines. Then, you're going to label it with the proper name, isometric. And when you are lettering should be done accordingly. Single stroke letters, and it should be like this, isometric. Alright, thank you.